Okay then, testing, 1, 2. There we go. Lovely, 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 lovely. Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new RPG day here on Captain's Deal 379. I don't want to sound like Markiplier there for a minute. We're still setting up on my end, so while we get ready, please enjoy the ambiance of the old Wii music. Well, I say music, the old Wii menu. Get yourself a drink, get yourself a snack, get yourself comfortable. We'll be starting very shortly. See you then. Hello, everybody. My name is Captain Steel. I mean, if I thought I could get away with it, I would have done the whole Markiplier intro. Yes, hello and good evening to you, my lads, my lasses, my non-binary compasses. How are you all doing tonight? It is Wednesday, the 20th of July, 2022. I am Captain Steel 379 on the microphone once again, and today we begin a very special game. As you can see from the logo I've put at the top of the screen, as well as the brand new animation completed today, thank God, we are playing Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Yes. One of the GameCube's finest RPGs that came out in 2005. I know, I can't believe it either. I am super looking forward to this. Super looking forward to this. So yeah, how are you all doing tonight? I hope you're doing very well, and I hope you're able to beat the heat. Today has been cooler than yesterday in terms of heat, but the humidity has made it feel absolutely terrible. It truly has. The humidity today has made it feel absolutely terrible. But we're not focusing on that right now. I mean, I know the irony is we're in the middle of the hottest summer ever, and I'm playing a game called Fire Emblem. Trust me, the irony is not lost on me. But enough about that. Our drink of choice tonight is going to be ice cold sparkling water once again. Let's get rid of the starting soon, for we have begun. Let's drop a link to our Discord in the chat. And let us begin by watching the opening cinematic to Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. I'm going to mute the mic for this one. So I'll see you again in a couple of minutes. Yeah, my apologies. I thought I put the game in already. That's my bad. I'll actually put the proper game in now, and we'll actually start the stream. I do apologize. I do apologize. That truly is my bad. I did not mean for that to happen. Okay. Now let's watch the opening cinematic, and I'm going to mute the mic for this one. Again, my deepest apologies, and I'll see you in a couple of minutes. and welcome everyone to Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Okay, here we go. I mean, as you can see, I've already played the game before. But come on, how could I not? It's an amazing game. It is an amazing game. Plus, I've had the game for a couple of years now. Okay, and it's one of the most expensive games on the GameCube, and I am very privileged to have it. Yes, I am playing with physical media here. No emulation. No emulation. So that makes me very, very happy as a collector. I've actually made a couple of my friends who really do enjoy collecting their video games quite jealous with my I won't say extensive because I don't have like a Panasonic queue or anything, but it's a nice GameCube collection. It is a nice GameCube collection. So let's do this. Okay, we will have, in fact, let's do the bottom file. If we do the bottom file, then I know that, personal file at the top, professional file at the bottom. So, what difficulty are we going to be doing for the stream? Are we doing easy? Are we doing normal? Or are we going to do difficult? Normal. We're going to do normal, because I actually want to be able to beat this game. Maybe if we do Fire Emblem Path of Radiance again in the future one day, I will do a difficult run, but for now, we're going to do normal difficulty. We're going to do normal difficulty. Call me whatever you want. Call me a noob. Call me whatever. But, yeah, I'm more than happy doing normal difficulty. So, away we go. Prologue. Mercenaries.
Well, Ike, you had enough?
Dad! Ike!
Oh, missed.
Ike? Oh no!
Missed that song.
Ah, you're up. About time.
Prologue. Mercenaries. So, yeah, it just turns out, you're never too big to receive a spanking. But yes, that was Ike training with, training with an old dude, apparently. But, yeah, far more powerful. Bex is in the chat. A wonderful good evening to everyone who survived the first few days of the heatwave. The beginning reminds me of Ocarina of Time, where Navi tried to wake up Link. Similar, only Link didn't get his ass beaten before falling asleep. Anyway, I'm not going to be voice acting every character, but certain characters I will try my best to. So, definitely not Mist, okay? Mist is one of the main characters. I'm not doing it, okay? I can't do a young girl voice, okay? I can do sad little Victorian child, apparently, according to my girlfriend. I can't do little girl. So, are you alright? Yeah, I'll be fine. Okay, now, for this character in particular, okay, no, he gets his ass beaten afterward for being the chosen one because of "excuse me, princess." You know what? That's actually very true. That's actually very true. Okay, so for this character, Grell, I'm gonna do a really shit Danny DeVito. Okay, I don't know why. Okay, because he does not sound like that in cutscenes, but it always made me feel a bit pink. So here we go. Trash. So the sleeping prince awakens. God, I'm mixing my R's and my W's again. Father, I can't believe you. I know those are practice swords, but they're still heavy. You have no right to be so rough on Ike. Trash. If this is too much for the boy, he'll never make it as a mercenary. Trash. I can't. I think I should just give this up before it gets really tiresome. Because my impersonation is garbage. Don't worry, I'll be increasing the text speed in a minute. Mist, you don't have to worry. I told you I'm fine. You'd better be. Now, grab your sword! Get your sword, Danny! And get ready. What? I don't tell me you're going at it again, but just until I land a single blow. I'm not giving up until I can get one good hit in on Father. You haven't heard me in my old English granny voice yet being the operative word. Trish, I like your resolve, Ike, but it takes more than a strong will to... My hands are so sweaty I can't open my bottle of water. That's better. Thank heavens for details. God damn, this heat is killing me. I'm sick and tired of being thirsty for water. I want to be thirsty for hot anime guys again. I knew I'd find you here. Hi, boy. What brings you here? Yeah, nothing special. You said you were going to get the boss, but you never came back, so I got picked to check up on you. Sorry, I got caught up with Ike and my father. It's nothing. Besides, I figured I'd get a good laugh watching Ike get worked over by the boss. You look fine. What happened? Nothing at all. I'm sorry to disappoint you. This is the thing I love about Ike in this game. Ike is such a sarcastic git. I love it. You just missed it. Just a minute ago he was out cold. Missed. Sorry. Trish, you came just at the right time, Boyd. You could be Ike's sparring partner. What? Me? Trish, I'm beginning to think it would be better if he sparred with someone close to his own skill. I understand. Thanks for your help, Boyd. I don't know about this closer to your skill business, but I'm ready. I'm ready. Alright, I'm ready for you. Let's go. As you play the game, tutorial windows like this one will appear from time to time. Anna, your helpful hint girl, will explain and demonstrate any new features. If you want to watch a tutorial again, simply choose Guide in the menu. Use the tutorials? Nah, we'll be good for now. Okay, let's go to the options. Animation off, combat, camera, normal, game speed, normal, message speed, maximum, there we go. Increase that. Rain and goal, unit window. Facing, message sounds, stereo, everything. Okay. So, here we go. So, this is our first mission. Okay, so this is how Fire Emblem works. Okay, think of it like, I don't even want to say chess, because you can only move one piece at a time. But yeah, you're going to get a series of units that you can move around from square to square. So, every unit has got like a movement option. Yeah, it's got a movement option, a range option, And this is all stuff we can go into later. But basically, at the moment, our main goal is to just defeat Boyd the Axe Wielder. So let's do it. We need to move closer to Boyd, but we can't attack him just yet because we're too far away. So all we can do now is just end our turn. Hey, what's the hold up? Let's get started already. I'm coming right there. Okay, here we go. Whoops. Yeah, I mean, look at all this. Okay, so here we go. Hi, if you're just starting the game, you'll want to know a little about Ike. Young Ike is the son of Grell, and he is the hero of this game. Our story revolves around Ike and his adventures. If at any time during the game Ike loses all his HP, the game will end. So basically, Ike is the king. Okay, if we're talking about in chess terms, he can never ever ever be defeated. The second he is, game over. You know what that means, right? It means you'll have to try again, so be careful. What next? Oh yeah, there are some commands only the main character can use. They are order and direct. I'll tell you what some of the commands do some other time. For now, the important thing is, he's the main character and is the key to the game. So that's about everything you need to know about Ike for now. There you go. So here we go. This is our first combat. So here we go. We're going to attack Boyd. You can do it. Boyd's got nothing. Take him out. Nothing? I don't have nothing. Wait, I mean, whatever. Just attack. There we go. And every time you interact with a battle, you get EXP. Haha, I'm not done yet. We're just getting started. Okay, so let's just attack Boyd once again. Now, this is something we do not ever want to see for our characters, because in normal difficulty, Fire Emblem has permadeath. If a character goes down, they are down for good. That wasn't too bad. Boyd, you're such a loser. Shut your trap. That's good, Boyd. That's enough. Alright. Trish, your swordsmanship was decent enough, Ike. Don't forget how it felt. It won't always be this easy. I know. Now that you're done warming up, it's time for you to face me again. I was hoping you'd say that. But first, Mist? Right here. Here you go, Ike. It's a culinary. I'd recommend you use it now before fighting Father. Well, look at that. The trash man has entered the fray. Always take time to heal your... trash. Always take time to heal your wounds in a battle, even the small ones. By the time you think you're in trouble, it's probably too late. Don't forget that situation. The unfortunate thing is, though, using an item, it takes up a turn. Very much like attacking does, but you can move and then use an item. But you can't use an item and then... oh no, and then you only get one action per turn. So you can move, use an item, or you can use an item and then move, but you cannot. Trish, get ready, Ike. Here I come. Okay, here we go. Eventide Ziss is in the chat. Pog Emblem, yes indeed. Trish, give it to all. Come on, boy. You're gonna give me a challenge this time around? I'm actually gonna change one more option. It's very... what's the word I'm looking for? Here we go. Give unit same phasing at the end of every turn. There you go. And we're also going to have auto turn end. That'll save us a little bit of time. we bought Monster Hunter. Oh, that's cool. Monster Hunter was always one of those series I respected, but I could just never get into in terms of gameplay. Now we're not going to attack Grell. As Grell says, we have to heal. Because we won't be doing this every time, but healing our minor wounds, especially against boss characters like Grell, is definitely the way to go. Making sure we don't fall victim to like minor potions. Because by doing that, we've ensured a victory in this turn. What we do now is just attack. Whoop bam. Oh, it was trash. There we go. And very much like Pokemon, whenever a unit obtains 100 EXP, they go up a level and will get random stats assigned to them. So there we saw that Ike's attack, defense, HP, and something else went up by 1. Ike, you were great. Father, you were holding back, weren't you? What? Is that true? True. If you could tell the difference, it means you're improving. You know, I wasn't really giving it my all either. That's such a lie. So, Father, does that mean you finally admit I'm ready? Trish, what? To join the company? To take on a job? Yeah, I mean, Boyd's already out there on the battlefield. I'm ready. I am tired of being a trainee. Trainee? A trainee. Sorry, I don't so much have a speech impediment, but I do have difficulty a lot of the time with double using R's. So if I do misspeak like that, I do apologize. Listen, the difference between you and me is that I'm a professional. A professional who just got beat. That was random chance. Random chance! You've got a point, Ike. Alright. Tomorrow will be your first day as a fully fledged mercenary. Really? But if you think it's too much, you're back to trainee status, and you'd better work hard. No problem. Watch. I'll catch up to everyone in no time. Bitch, you're the main character and have blue hair. You're going to surpass everyone in no time. Yeah, we'll see, Trish. We better be heading back to the fort. Everyone's waiting. Also, what do you guys think of the brand new Spectre animation for this game? I worked hard on it and, yeah, I was kind of worried about it, I'll be completely honest. But there we go. We have completed the prologue. We can now begin the actual game itself. From this point on, if any unit falls in battle, well, that unit is lost permanently. It's a good animation. I like it. Thank you so much, Eventide. Thank you so much. And there she is, the waifu of this game, Titania. Good morning, Ike. Today's your first day as a professional soldier, isn't it? Yeah, and I'm ready to go. Trish, what you are is late. The others were suited up and ready at the break of dawn. Sorry, I'll get up earlier from now on. What's my first job? I'm talking with Titania right now. Wait outside until we're done. So. Very well, Commander Grell. Shall we continue? You were telling me about some bandits that needed taken care of, weren't you? Correct. The request comes from a nearby village. According to our reports, the bandits are not all that strong. I think it best if I ride out and take a look. I plan on taking Oscar and Boyd along with me. Just the brothers? Trish? Go ahead and add Ike to the team. Shannon, Gatre, and I can handle the other 2 jobs easily enough. Titania, I'm leaving Ike in your care. I'm trusting you to show him the ropes. Understood, Commander. Come on, Ike. Let's get you set up. All right. My first job. Ah, Captain Titania. Preparations are complete and I am ready to go. Impeccable timing. It's nice to know we can always count on you to be at the ready, Oscar. Hey, don't forget about me. I'm ready for action. Is that so, boy? That is a surprise. Not today, it isn't. As of today, I am going to be the absolute model of perfection. I need to be setting a good example for Ike. I'll take your word for it. Your first campaign at last. I know you've wanted this for a while. Are you nervous, Ike? I think I was more nervous last night. I could hardly sleep. This morning, I'm feeling pretty good. It's the calm before the storm. You should try to relax. You're not going to be out there alone. You're right. Right, everyone ready? Let's go. Now, I don't know if you were able to see there, but Titania's model is a little bit kitted out more so than Oscar. That is because we begin this game with an incredibly strong unit known as a paladin as opposed to a knight. Okay, alright, let me explain what's going on. This is a map of Chaldea. They've hired us to drive off some bandits. We are the blue marks here. The red dots are bandits. There aren't that many of them, so we cannot get careless. The one in front of the building up the north is their leader. Our mission is to take them out and recapture that building. Ike, listen up. All this stuff is old news to me, but I can give a rookie like you a few tips. First off, don't let yourself get worked up and jump right in front of everyone. Just in a purse. Don't do too much. When things get dangerous, you can and should rely on us. As long as you watch how the enemy moves carefully, you'll be fine. Think of this as a training mission. I'll do that. Oscar, boy, thanks for your help. Don't mention it. Just sit back and watch how a professional handles things. Enough chit-chat, shall we? We've got work to do. Now you'll see. Right, before you engage with the enemy, take a good look at his weapon. The weapon you use often determines who has an upper hand in a fight. For example, the axe I'm wielding serves me well against lances, but fares less so against swords. And my lance is great against swords, but not against axes. And to complete the triangle, my sword is strong against axes, but weak against lances, right? Exactly. If you remember that, you'll be more effective in combat. Yeah, that's just the basics though. This'll come in handy soon, so don't forget it. Swords over axes. I won't forget. Not if I remember that over you. Do you think you could maybe find a different way of remembering? Yeah, thanks. Oh, and one more thing. Don't forget to visit the locals. We're here to help after all. The villagers should welcome our presence. So yeah, Titania kind of jumped the gun for me because I was just about to say, every single open house here we can visit to get a nice item from the locals. But the unfortunate thing is, bandits can also go into those houses as well and just decimate the building. So ideally we want to try and get to as many open doors as possible. Okay, so let's have Ike go and attack this bandit up here. Considering that swords beat axes. Sometimes I really don't know what factor actually contributes to it, but sometimes characters can attack twice in a single turn. But as you can see here, Oscar is a lance knight, Titania is a paladin. Mounted knights whose unrivaled movement is only one of their exceptional abilities. Basically, she is an upgraded knight. So we start off with an exceptionally powerful unit for right at the start of the game. So we're going to have Void go and attack the other axe wielder. Now, typically, hero characters are going to be slightly stronger than the bad guys, but that's going to be only for the start of the game. As you get further into the game, it's going to be either an even match, or it'll either be an even match, or the bad guys are going to be way more powerful than the heroes, so you need to be very, very careful. You're the mercenaries, right? Thank you for coming. I've heard a lot about you. Please take this weapon. We're farmers, not fighters. Maybe you'll get some use out of it. Got a steel sword. Now, Oscar is a lance knight, meaning that he cannot use swords. So what you can do is trade items between characters. So, in the next turn, we're going to have Oscar give Ike that steel sword. What's going on out there? Some sort of army? Just a bunch of mercenaries looking for their next meal. The villagers must have hired them. Listen up, lads. Hurt them and hurt them bad. We let this bunch live, and we'll have hordes of hired swords hounding us for the rest of our days. Yeah, it's those fool villagers. They think they can buy a bunch of cell swords and chase us away. It ain't gonna work how they want it. All they get for their trouble is a bunch of ruined houses. Tear them down, boys, that'll teach them. And that is why we do not want to let the bandits anywhere near an open door. What a bastard. But yeah, landing a hit in the fight gets you at least 10 XP. And then getting the knockout, or the kill, gets you a lot more EXP, as you can see here. Okay, so Ike is already up to level 3. We've got more speed, more skill, more resistance. Resistance is your magical defense. So, yeah, you definitely want to get that up as fast as possible. Okay, we're going to have Titania visit the local. Okay, since those bandits took over, we can't even sleep at night. Please help us save our village. My mother left me this. I hope it serves you well. A seraphim. I'm going to have to double check to see what that does. Y again, never mind. Magical item that increases the user's maximum HP. That's fantastic. And an amazing item to get this early in the game. We're not going to be using it on anybody with hack at the moment. Absolutely not. I've got plans for that road. There we go. And Boyd takes out the other axe wielder. Please, this will get XP. Okay, remember what? And there's the weapons triangle in the right-hand corner of the screen. Lances will beat the sword. So we can definitely attack this. Can definitely attack this bandit with the sword here. 1 damage, the big one. Nice. Okay, and what we can also do is get that steel sword off of Oscar and give it to Ike. There we go. Very nice. What a productive time. Yeah, my work here is done. The house is total. Time to move on to bigger things. Now I want to smash me some mercenaries. My friend, you have made a terrible, terrible mistake. Okay, so this, I'm going to show off how powerful Titania genuinely is. Okay, we're just about to show off how powerful Titania genuinely is. Able to easily dodge that attack and able to take him out with 2 hits. And the fact that even with a knockout we only get 2 EXP. As I say, she is a ridiculously powerful unit for this early in the game, and many people will rely on her to get through the first few chapters. And to be quite honest, I don't blame them. Also, she is just hecking beautiful. I wish I had that. The big thing about axe wielders like Boyd is that they are built to be tanks. So you can see that Boyd has got an exceptional amount of hit points when compared to Asuka and Ike. About the same as Titania. So yeah, axe wielders are always built to be tanks. They're supposed to take a licking, come back kicking, and absolutely whip your ass. Oh! Okay, so what you just saw there was a critical attack. Very rarely, characters will, do a shit ton of damage in a single strike. It's like a critical hit in Pokemon, And then sometimes you'll just have the CPU just not do anything at all. Yeah, usually the big boss will not leave the, if the mission type is capture set, then, yeah, the boss character will not leave that spot because otherwise, they automatically lose. By 1. He misses the knockout by 1. Okay, well, don't want to. I want to make it so that Oscar gets the knockout here. Okay, I don't get the choice. I don't get the choice. Thank you very much, game. Love you. Love you so much. But at least we get another iron sword, That now gives Ike 3 swords. He's just calling Roronoa Zoro at this point. Okay, we're gonna wait a turn. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. We move forward one, we're gonna let this guy get the first attack. Okay, here we go. Hey, you're nothing but a boy. Well, every brat needs a beating now and then. Are you ready for it? Not today. If you want to run away, now's your chance. Yeah. Imagine that. You sassing me. Don't that beat all? Okay, and we just saw Ike's signature move, the Aether. I have never seen it be used so early in the game before. better than this. I don't want to die here. Oh, my feeling. Ike gets another level up. Main character privilege. More strength, more speed. Brilliant. So more chances to dodge attacks. More chances to attack in the first place. And when we are super close to victory, this is the triumphant tune that we get. I can't remember what the exact name of the... I can't exactly remember what the exact name of the track is. But yeah. Seize the map and clear it? Yes, please. He disappeared like a Jedi. Well, more like a Sith Lord. And that's the end of it. Ike, are you alright? Yeah, I'll be fine. No, you surprised me. To think you've come so far. Look at my father though. I've still got such a long way to go. There's nothing you can do about that. After all, Commander Grell is... Huh? What about my father? Nothing. Seriously though, Titania is heckin' beautiful and powerful. Can we just agree on that, please? Titania was awesome. Nothing? Nah, now I'm really curious. Don't worry, you'll learn all about it someday. Hey, Ike! That wasn't too bad for your first battle. Not as flashy as my first time, though. Yeah, you're a real standout. I'll never forget the sight of you so keyed up you broke your own axe. Oscar, dang it! You didn't have to bring that up. Anyways, Ike, congratulations on finishing your first mission. Welcome to the group. Everyone's alright? Then let's get going. I'm sure Mist has a nice hot meal waiting for us. What did Titania do? Did she battle as well? I showed off basically how powerful she is for this part of the game. So she took out one enemy, and you know how everybody else was getting like 10, 20, 30 EXP per knockout? She got 2. Would I like to say that? Yeah, Titania is ridiculously overpowered for this part of the game. Chapter 2, Rescue. So yeah, I basically showed off Titania being, badass. And believe me, we are gonna hit missions early in the game that show off just how ridiculously tanky Titania truly is. So, yeah, not quite my type, but her hair is great. Yeah, that's fair enough. Oh, there you are, Titania. Reese, are you sure you're well enough to be up? Yes, my fever's completely gone. Are you sure? You still look a bit unsteady on your feet, if you ask me. Well, I've been in bed for almost a week. I doubt anyone will be in top form. Even you, my friend. I certainly hope that's all it is. In any case, until you are back at full speed, you are not doing any work. We are mercenaries, even the smallest lapse in right. Yeah, right. I know. My apologies to the rest of the team then. It looks like I'll be recuperating for a while longer. It's for the best. Please take your time. Get fully rested and restored. You are our sole staff wielder, Reese. The harder our work, the more we depend on you to be at our side. Thank you for the kind words. Oh, by the way, that paper you've been carrying around, is it a letter? I'd intended to go into town this afternoon. I can deliver it if you like. No, this letter is for you, Titania. For me? Not more than a little while ago. We went out for a walk around the yard, and a man I'd never seen before came up and said, "Give this to the red-tressed knight." I'm curious. I wonder what this is. imagine it's a thank you letter from the people of Chaldea or something. Oh no! How dare they! Titania, what's the matter? What did the letter say? Reese, take this letter to Oscar. Tell him to prepare for combat and wait for me. I have to go out for a moment. But Titania, I'll be right back. I'm counting on you. What on earth could that letter have said? Not sure if it's just me, or if the in-game sound is louder than you. Ooh, okay then, let me turn up the microphone quickly and turn down the game audio as well. Okie dokie, how's that now? Everyone, come quick! Hey, Reese! So, how you feeling? What is it? Why are you so agitated? Has something happened? It's Mist and Rolf. They've been taken by bandits! What? What are you talking about? The two of them went out early this morning to gather wild flowers. Sure, they hadn't been back yet, but earlier by the gate, a man asked me to deliver a letter to Titania. It was from a group of bandits, kidnappers even. Sounds good. Excellent. What are we gonna do? Let me see it. Oh, if only I'd known. He didn't seem like a bad person. I get it. They're after revenge. They want retribution for the other day at that village, Chaldea, wasn't it? Taking children as hostages. Cowards! Ike is kinda hot. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. Blast it! Wait, Ike! Where do you think you're going? I'm going to get Mist. But, no. Titania, she said she'd be right back. You're supposed to get ready and wait for her. And do you honestly think we've got time to wait? I'm going. What do you think you're going on your own, rookie? Hold on, I'm coming too. Stop, both of you. I'm going with you. Come on, wait. This is craziness. Do you think you can ignore the deputy commander's orders? Oi, the road forks here. Well, which way do we go? How am I supposed to know that? Hold it! Are you saying you don't know where you're going? Unbelievable! You'd better learn to think before you act, you moron. Shut your mouth, Boyd. You think you can make me? Bring it! But both of you, this is no time to be fighting. I figured we'd find you like this. What are you two doing? So you're coming after all, huh? It's not like you two chambermaids to be disobeying orders. What's the world coming to? Oscar, you know this road, don't you? Which way do we go? You're going to the bandit stronghold, right? It's the left fork. Got it. I'm still talking here. Let me finish what a... Oh. Come on, Oscar. Let's go too. I guess we don't have a choice. Hey! You're not leaving me behind! Ike is kind of the hero Yuri, doing everything on his own without thinking twice or asking for help. With their head through the wall. I guess so. So you boys came, did you? It's just you then? You came alone? You seriously underestimate what we're capable of doing to you. Now, where's that snobby redhead wench you ride with? Titania is not here. It is just us. All I want to know now is whether Mist and Rolf are safe. Yeah, of course. We've got them locked up safe and sound in that little shack way back there. We've got no problem with those brats. What we're after is a little revenge. We want the redhead and her pups, and that'd be you boys. Then hurry and let those two go. We're here, aren't we? You've got no more reason to hold them. You're here, but Red sure ain't. We'll keep the brats until she arrives. Damn it all! Oh, if you're so impatient, I guess we can start by killing you whelps. Are you all ready to die? Hey, come on out! It's time to play, lads! There are so many! We can't lose though. Reese, move to the rear. Sorry, I was about to inject a W in there somewhere. If anyone gets injured, we'll need you on hand with your staff. Understood. Take 'em, lads. Without the red hair, they're no match for us. What did you say, Dirtbag? We will make you regret those words. Okay, welcome to a brand new clear condition. Route. Effectively, very simply put, it is destroy them all. It is genuinely just destroy them all. Route means just, take everyone out from the lowliest grunt to the leader. What better way to start than with attacking this sword guy with our lanceman? Go, Oscar, go! Absolutely no damage whatsoever. As they say, move Reese to the back. We're just going to move Ike and Boyd there. Meanwhile... oh, keep your chin up, Rolf. Boys aren't supposed to cry. Bullshit! By the way, look, I know this was written in 2005, and this is back in, and this is supposed to be back in medieval times where, men were men, blah, blah, blah. But still, that's bullshit. If you're a man and you want to cry, you fucking cry. Aren't you even a bit scared, Mist? Well, of course I am, but listen, we'll be fine. My brother will definitely come rescue us. Yeah, you're right. And I'm sure my brothers will be right there with him. I'm sure they will too. So, no more crying. Got it? Oh, my friend, you have picked the wrong fight. Yeah, the thing you're going to notice a lot about this game, Ike is, well, he's the main character for a reason. He will often get in like 2 attacks. He'll often get into 2 attacks, and he will absolutely be able to take on enemies he has no right taking on. Oh, so close to a level up with Oscar. But at least we stole a Vulnerary. One of the advantages. Okay, the first thing we need to do is just make sure that we can... Okay, we can't. Can we attack? No, we can't. Okay. The thing is, we need to try and create a defensive perimeter around Reese. Okay, because think of Reese as a white mage from Final Fantasy. You remember how squishy those guys are? Also, Bex, I appreciate the link on Twitter. Very, very kind of you. But yeah, you see what I mean? Ike will very often, well, more often than not, get into attack. Will definitely get into attack, which will, which will let him kill enemies faster, which will allow him to rank up quicker than everybody else. Strength, skill, luck, defense. Great level up there. Just doing my job correctly. Huh? I do appreciate that. Okay, my friend, you may have picked the wrong fight here. But again, this is why these enemies are very early game. They are stupid. Don't expect every single fight to go like this, though. Hey! There's our waifu. I'm sure I told them to wait for me. I should have known they'd disobey orders. They have no discipline. As deputy commander of the Grell mercenaries, I cannot allow any more of our people to be harmed. Beep. Okay, so one of the things as well, one of the absolute most key things when it comes to Fire Emblem is talking. I know that sounds weird, but let me finish. At certain points in the adventure, certain characters, mainly Ike, will be able to communicate with other specific characters. They could be in green to show that they're neutral, or they could be in red to show that they're an enemy that would attack Ike or whoever it is otherwise. If you can find the correct combination of characters to interact with other characters or fulfill certain conditions, you will get like additional power-ups, additional lines of dialogue, and additional characters even to add to your ever-growing army. So here's a prime example. Titania is already a friendly unit, but as I say, additional dialogue and potential for a power-up between those two characters. Titania, I'm sorry I ran off on my own without... We'll talk about it later. For the time being, keep your mind on the battle, Ike. Right. The unfortunate thing is, talking does cost you your turn. Okay, so here we go. We are gonna have Boyd finish off this axe bandit. Oh, bam! But now you're probably wondering, wait. So Reese is a white mage, so he has no attacks? Correct. Reese is a priest. Priests are strictly healers. They cannot attack in any way, shape or form. So how does Reese gain his EXP? By healing. Every time Reese heals even a single point of damage on a friendly unit, he will gain 10 EXP. So every 10 heals, he will gain a level. Plus you'll also be able to increase his other stats with various other trinkets like that robe we got in the last mission. But here is a prime example. Heal 8. 10. Oh, sorry, it's 11. Ooh, okay, so I got my math wrong. It's 11 EXP, which means that every 10 levels... Is it 10? It's some goofy math. It is like some goofy mathematics, but yeah, at some point, those ones will add up. And the other thing to note, placing units in bushes, and forests and mountains and all that other sort of stuff gives additional defensive buffs. So if you've ever played Advance Wars, you know there is a very similar mechanic in that game. I should have moved everybody forward, that's my fault, sorry. But again, this guy has picked the absolute wrong fight. Okay, maybe not the worst fight, but yeah, at the same time, we need to get Ike healed by Reese here. Still, you're going to see this a whole lot. You're effectively going to see hit and run tactics. Another 11 EXP for our boy in the robe. Okay, so I was just making sure that Titania couldn't talk to anybody else. As I say, it's only specific combinations of characters that can talk to others. Okay. Now the unfortunate thing is, there's 2 axes and a sword, which means that Oscar is a little out of his depth here. So what we're going to do is just move. We're going to move Boyd and we're going to move Ike forward. Keep Oscar in the back because hopefully we'll be able to get the killing blow against that sword guy, and then move Reese up as well along with Titania. The thing is though, I don't want to be using Titania. I don't want to be using Titania a whole lot in the early game. Because yes, she is overpowered for this part of the game. But that's the problem. She's overpowered for this part of the game. Okay? Everybody else needs to be catching up to that sort of power level at this point. Strategy. Now, obviously, Ike can only use... Yeah, Ike is a ranger. Highly versatile warriors dedicated to improving their martial skills. They wield swords with remarkable skill. Cannot use axes. Okay, a good way of knowing where what character can use what weapon is to look down at the bottom of the screen, their weapon level. So basically, the higher the level, starting off with E, the better weapons they can use, because later down the line you'll find stuff like silver weapons, which I think are like the best manufactured ones, and magical weapons. And you need to be a certain weapon level to use them. How do you increase your weapon level? Just keep using weapons. It's like a hidden EXP bar. Because as soon as you... I don't understand all this like attribute and biome thing. Fuck, whatever. We're going to just move Boyd up. We're going to have Boyd take the steel axe. So like right here, Titania can use both spears and axes. Oh, okay then. Okay, that might be a bit silly to do. Okay, let's move. There we go. We're going to move Boyd up. We're going to move Ike up. I'm going to see what happens here. And we're going to keep Reese way in the back. And we're also going to move up Titania just to be on the safe side. There we go. Okay, that's actually a smart move by the CPU here. But as I say, axe wielders are designed to be tanks. You know, they're supposed to take a licking and come back kicking. And Boyd levels up. That's cool. Just more HP and defense. I told you, tank build. The only problem is though, we can't decide where those points go. So as soon as you level up, you are, you know, effectively trusting Art and Jesus to take the wheel. There we go, another double hitter. There's that remarkable skill that we read about. Oh, this is only going to end badly. Will you let the two of them go now? Sure, you can have them both. If you beat me, that is. Uh-oh. My friend, you have made a terrible, terrible decision this day. We're going to take out this bandit with Oscar and get him some EXP. Stab. Nice. What a fucking level up. Could have done with more defense, but more strength, more speed, more skill. Ah, fucking beautiful. Okay, now I am going to talk about one tiny thing. This is a heal hedge. It does exactly what it says on the tin. At the beginning of a turn, it would heal, I think it's like 3 hit points. It's like a percentage of hit points to whatever unit is standing in there. It's a kind of neat thing. Also, by leveling up your weapon level, you become more accurate. This can't be. I don't deserve to lose to cell swords like you. Oh. If I could accurately copy the noise of choking on one blood, I would do so. But I can't. Strength, luck, defense, and resistance. Great. And a speed wing. Well, that's it. Alright. Somehow we did it. Somehow? What do you mean, somehow? We did it because we're better than them. Boyd, calm yourself. What you did was in direct defiance of the orders I explicitly gave you. However, how it all turned out is another issue altogether. Deputy Commander, I take full responsibility. The failure is mine. Please accept our apologies. Oscar, Reese, what am I supposed to do with you two? I think I'll leave you two to the commander. He'll know how to handle you. I'm sure. Now, let's find Mist and Rolf. According to the bandit chief, they're in that shack back... Eh? What? Mist? Please let us go. I said let us go. Mist! Brother! Everyone, you came! Oh. This game is rated U. Well, at least PG. Oh, I'm scared. Rolf? Oscar, help me! Rolf, I'm here too. Boyd! Ah! Stop crying. You don't need to worry. We'll get you out of here. That's right. Buck up, buddy. Right, I'll try. You! Harm either of them and I'll see you dead. Shut up! Shut your stinking trap! If you want these two alive, you'll throw your weapons down. If you don't, I'll start with the girl. Huh? Stop! Wait. Huh? Yeah? I'm putting down my weapons. See? Smart move, wench. Deputy Commander. We're here to save them. Now all of you back off. Okay. Damn it. This stinks. Yeah. Alright. So now you're all unarmed. Which means all you can do is watch while I gut this whiny brat like a fatting pig. Rolf, can you hear me? Mist, is Rolf, is he? Oh, he's fine. He's just fainted is all. There's not a scratch on him. Don't do that to me. Well, I'm just glad to see both of you are alive and well. You're both very brave. Thank you. This guy's dead. This arrow, who shot it? A single arrow right between the eyes? Who else could make a shot like that? No one, that's who. That voice. Don't you children owe me a little gratitude? I did just save your lives. Deputy Commander, Shinon, you're both so cruel. With this armor on, you know I can't run that fast. Shinon, Gate. So that's where you went, Titania. Of course. I knew we'd need reinforcements. I'm glad it wasn't a waste of time. Well done, both of you. In the end, I got to feather someone, so it was worth the rush. All I did was sweat. Dude, I know exactly how he feels right now. That was hard work. Brother! Missed. You did well, sis. You must have been very frightened. I never stopped believing. I knew that you and the others would come and rescue us. I knew you'd come. So I was fine. Really? That's an improvement on your usual sobbing and nose running. You jerk! My nose doesn't run! Alright, come on, let's head for home. My goodness, what a day this has been. Chapter 3. Pirates Aground. Do what you want because a pirate is free. No, I'm not going to sing the song. I'm not going to sing the song. You know, I will save your ears from bleeding. You wanted to see me, Father? Trish, sit down, Ike. We haven't had a chance to speak yet. Titania told me what happened while I was gone, about the kidnappings, about my own men disobeying Titania's direct orders, like garbage. I was the one who left first. I will take responsibility for everything. Ah! No flair! No flair! No fair playing the martyr! Nobody made me go with you. I left of my own free will. I'm ready to accept my punishment too. Wait, what am I saying? What am I saying? Please, Commander Grell. Titania entrusted me with her orders. If there's anyone to blame, it's me. I'm the one who should be punished. I set a poor example, Commander Grell. Any punishment should be mine and mine alone. Trish, I'm pleased to see that you are willing to shield one another. However, regardless of your reasons, you disobeyed the orders as a superior officer. You are confined to quarters for 10 days. But Father, they did what they did to help me and Rolf. Rules exist for a reason, Mist. Men won't survive on a battlefield if they do as they wish without so much as a by your leave. I understand and accept reprimand. Trish. That being said, we've got more work than we can handle. Your punishment is deferred until things calm down again. Oscar, Boyd, Reese, you come with me. Shannon, Guthrie, and you, Ike. You are with me. Yo ho ho! Me belly is emptier than me first mate's head. Fetch me some grub. Rottenbeard, yar. Arr! I'm ripping my throat to shreds here. That's the pirate ship in question, correct? Aye, they sailed into port a few days ago and have been causing trouble ever since. I pray that you and your companions can drive them away. I understand. We'll do all that we can do. Feathering sea scum is like shooting apples off of a tree, and let's do the job and get out of here. Oh, Deputy Commander. You want standard thunder and lightning maneuvers here? Thunder and lightning. Yeah, I crash into him like thunder, Shannon rains arrows down on him like lightning. Sounds good. What should I do? Let's hold back and let Shannon and Guthrie soften them up. Once they've whittled down the numbers, we'll rush the ship, wipe out whatever's left. Are you all ready? Well, mercenaries, move out. On my way. Here we go. Ready. Okay, so starting from this chapter, we get preparations. This allows us to choose specific units that we want for that particular mission. To reposition every unit except Ike at the beginning of the fight. Our conditions for the mission. So in this particular case, our victory comes from defeating the boss. Our defeat comes from Ike dying. Options: save, so you can, so you don't have to go through all of your dialogue again. Okay, but here we go. We're going to start with Ike rushing this axe pirate. And we're also going to have Titania visit the local. This town seems quite unruly, wouldn't you say? Is it always this dangerous? Oh, so it's plagued by pirates, is it? I see. That would explain why the people here seem so anxious. You appear to be a mercenary. Would I be right in supposing that you were hired to clean out the pirates? Here, perhaps you should take this. It might help you if you run into trouble contending with the pirates. But do hurry. I came all this way to see the world-famous fish market, and I'll never do so with those ruffians around. Best of luck to you, though. An elixir. A potent potion that restores all hit points when consumed. An incredibly rare, incredibly powerful healing potion. So, as you saw, Gatre is a knight. If you think that the axe wielders at the moment have been built to be absolute tank units, you haven't seen anything yet. Knights are the go-to tank unit. Physically, they are practically unmatched. However, their biggest weakness comes in the form of magical attacks. Okay, and here's our first look at ranged combat. So specific units will be able to use bows as well as throwing weapons like hand axes and spears. They can attack from at least a square away, which means that direct attacking units like axe wielders, sword fighters. Basically, if you have to use a conventional weapon, you're not attacking the sniper or archer, unless you have a specific ranged weapon yourself. Oh, here come the pirates. Not the New York kind either. Yeah, we need to give Ike a voluntary. Okay, Ike needs to use a voluntary. Remember, it is super important to keep Ike alive here. So as you can see, the red squares are where Shinon can attack two with the bow. The blank spaces right around them, the direct combat spaces, unusable. Genuinely just unusable. Okay, you have to try and keep snipers as well as, your healers out of the way of direct combat at all costs. Now obviously this won't work if that direct combat Now, very much like Titania, Shinon is horrendously overpowered for this part of the game, as you saw from just the 2 EXP he gains from knockouts. But here is an example of a weapon that can both be ranged and close. The hand axe. Can be thrown like a boomerang and can be swung like an axe. But again, you can see why knights are so useful as just like an opening barrage. Even at a disadvantage, Gatere only took 2 points of damage. Okay, well, since I'm not going to be attacking with Ike, let's use another Vulnerary and just, get him right back up to full health. Okay, let's get Titanium in place to just... Okay, and now we're going to have a battle of... Okay, no we're not. Because look at the big difference here, okay? This pirate is an archer. Warriors use bows, blah, blah, blah. Shinon is a sniper. Seasoned fighters who possess unparalleled accuracy with their bows. Every archer aspires to be this level of expertise. So again, the game has thrown us a hell of a bone by giving us a paladin, which is like an upgraded knight, and an upgraded archer to start with. It is incredibly unlikely. Okay, it is incredibly unlikely that we will be losing either of them during this fight. Hey you, boat monkey! You tricked me, didn't you? Oh, tricked ye? What a vile, nasty thing to be saying! Don't ye agree, matey? Yar, that I do! There be nothing but honest pirates aboard this ship, missy. You said you knew the whereabouts of my older brother. That's why I came all the way to your ship. Aye, and we do know. He was on board for a while, and then... do you recall where he went, matey? Yar, that I do. He was a penniless oaf, so he tossed his worthless carcass into the rolling waves. Yah-ho-ho! My brother? That's horrid. Horrid? Did ye say horrid? Your scurvy brother was the horrid one. He lost a game of chance, he did. If ye lose, ye pay. And the scallywag tried to cheat me. Why, Shanty Pete he did. Shanty Pete? Calm yourself, me hearty. Yar. After all, his darling sister's come to pay us a visit. What say ye work off, ye brother's debt? Ew. And what say I run you through with my lance and call it a day? Yo-ho-ho! It matters not that ye be a Pegasus knight, lassie. A wee minnow like yourself is no match for us sea dogs. Prepare yourself, ye flying wretch. Pfft. Like I'm afraid of you, Clambake. If your act is as dull as your wit, this'll be over in no time. So you saw how that character turned green, right? Well, has a green ring underneath her. That means she's a neutral. That means, yes, that means that she is a neutral. What's what I'm looking for? She's a neutral unit. And the first thing that, unless we're told explicitly, you have to protect this unit who is neutral. The first thing you'll always want to try and do with neutral units is see if they will converse with anyone. There we go, double hit from Ike and a level up. Very nice, very nice, very nice. That's what we like to see. More strength, resistance, defense, and skill. A perfect level up. Man, Ike is very popular today. Believe me, folks, it will not be this easy the entire game. I promise. The only problem is, whenever neutral targets kill an enemy, you don't get any EXP. Okay, so weapon level up. That means that Ike can now use any sword with a C rank or above. Sorry, below. And C rank or below. Easy. GG, no re. There is a bit of a significant jump between damage there. It really is ridiculous how powerful Titania truly is, especially for when you just start the game. As I say, a lot of people just rely on Titania to tank a shit ton of hits right at the start. And for good reason, to be quite honest. Because she can take those hits. Okay, but now we just have to hope Ike doesn't die. Okay, only 1 damage, that's fine. I don't mind that too much. He should avoid this, surely, because it's an axe. Yep, there we go. Now in any fight that nobody takes any damage, does any damage or whatever, the character involved will at least always get 1 EXP. That's at least nice. That's at least cool. Yeah, as you can see, despite the fact he can't fight back, Shinon has got so much speed and skill, he can just deftly dodge that attack. Okay, we want to try and get Ike up to... Yeah, we want to try and get Ike up to Marcia to talk to her. What happened if he dies? Well, don't forget, every single mission has got at least the same fail condition. Ike cannot die. The second that Ike dies, it's game over. He is the one unit in the entire game who cannot die under any circumstances. Whoop-bam! Now, a mounted unit like Titania, she can do multiple actions in a single turn. So as you saw, she moved, fought, moved again. Any units on foot do not get that advantage. Okay, now here's the thing, we do not want Marcia to be fighting these pirates. Because Marcia is a spear user, and spear users get destroyed by axe wielders. Okay, so here we go. Ike will now get to talk to Marcia. Oh, crackers, there's too many of them. I don't want to die here. Oh, brother, this might be the end. Hey, are you alright? So cold. Huh? Don't give up. Who are you? I'm a mercenary. The villagers hired us to get rid of these pirates. Are you gonna help me? Of course. Let me and my companions take it from here. You can escape while the pirates are distracted. Hey, that'd be fantastic. Thanks so much. I don't know what to say. You don't say anything at all. It's all in a day's work. Good guy Ike. Good guy Ike. Sure. You're helping me out. I should show my gratitude somehow. That's nice, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head, so get yourself somewhere safe, please. Well then, I'll come talk to you later about repaying my debt. What's your name, handsome? I'm Ike. I'm with the Grell mercenaries. Ike. Got it. I am Marcia, a Pegasus Knight of Benign. Don't forget me. Alright, I'll see you later. Okay, so she didn't join, but she did mention about repaying us for our kindness somehow. So fingers crossed something actually comes about that. It'd be cool if it did. Got a hand axe. Okay, so this gives Titania a means of ranged attack now. Because as we've seen before, as you can see, range 1 to 2, an axe that can be thrown at distant enemies. Excellent. We'll leave Gattray on the dry land and then get everybody else onto the pirate ship. Okay, so it looks like a battle of hand axes now. Something tell... Okay, maybe not then. That's right, you need to equip your weapons if you hope to use them. So we're going to start with Ike attacking the axe dude. Holy shit, the quick draw! Avid Smash Brothers fans will recognize that as Ike's side B. As deadly here as it is elsewhere. Okay, so along comes the first mate. Yeah, ram it. Just let Ike keep getting the EXP. But as you've also seen, not everything lasts forever. Weapons do degrade over time with each use. Whether they do damage or not, you know, those weapons will disappear. Okay, let's just start building. There we go. Okay, here we go. Versus the captain. Give back what you've stolen from the good folk here and set sail. Yar ha ha har! Now I know you're tetched in the head, lassie. We show him our axes and say R, and the golden grove come raining down. We'll not be giving this up. I see. Looks like we'll have to rely on a force of arms then. Okay, this is actually going to be a little bit closer than I'd have liked. Speed, strength, and defense up. That's always good to see. Let me see. Yes, he does. Cool. I can give Ike Shinon's Volinaries, and I can use one himself. That is what we call teamwork. Yar! You're busting me gut, you rudderless fool. Do you truly think you can face me and me mighty axe and live? Mighty my ass. Sure, I'm surprised he got in such a big hit against, I'm surprised he did get in such a big attack. Oh, he's going straight for Shinon again. Shinon should be able to live this. Okay, I am doubly surprised. I'm really doubly surprised that Shinon has had to tank 2 hits there. But fine. This is it. This is the end of it. Ike will now attack the captain. Captain goes down. We win. Yar! Help me! Urgh. Out of a depth. We've driven off all of the pirates. Your people will suffer no more indignities at their hands. Oh, that is joyful news. Here is your pay as promised. Thank you very much. And if you find yourself in need again, do not hesitate to say a word. Of course, of course. All of you put on a most marvelous show. Such combat skill. To be honest, I was expecting Commander Grell to be here today. When I saw just you, nothing more than, and I don't mean any offense by this, a band of children, I admit to being a tad nervous. I apologize for troubling you. Unfortunately, Commander Grell has other pressing matters to attend to. Oh, no, don't apologize. There's no need. After all, you got rid of those brigands, and you did impeccably well. That is a fine compliment you pay, sir. But it was our pleasure. As a matter of fact, you're more than good enough to be in the Royal Army if you so desired. Especially your Commander Grell. He's far and away any better than most any general I've seen hereabouts. Sorry. What I mean to say is, don't you think running off pirates is a bit beneath you? That's not... Don't get me wrong now. You certainly helped all us simple folk out. Even so, it seems to me the proper place for you and your Commander Grell is in the service of the Crimean throne. Well, that's what this old man thinks anyway. We and Commander Grell are quite satisfied with the work that we do now, citizen. You've nary a selfish bone amongst you. Well then, rest assured we'll speak again if any problems arise. Thank you again. Titania, is something amiss? No, of course not. Our mission is complete, and that's all that matters. You did well today, every one of you. Jobs like this barely make a dent in my incurable boredom. It's like the old buzzard said, there's better work out there, something with a bit of a challenge. Shinon. I'm joking. Come, Titania, be honest. Don't you find the work we do a bit disheartening, unglamorous? What? You too, Gather? What's gotten into you? Please, look. We're not a band of money-hungry recruits. We're professionals, and we are very good at what we do. Shannon and I have discussed this at length. All of this mundane mercenary work is unworthy of us. We're wasting our talents. I see. You're telling me that you think Commander Grell is mismanaging us. Do I have that right? Whoa! Hold it there. I'm not saying that at all. What is it, Titania? What? You seem so angry? It's not like you. Exactly. Ike's got the right of it. It's just that Look, we do good work and we help people. I want you to be proud of that. I felt like you were saying work that doesn't bring fame and fortune isn't worth doing, that's all. I apologize. No. You're right. We're the ones who ought to apologize. Enough. Let's just get going, shall we? Rest is also part of our jobs as well. We can't go into the next battle exhausted. Now that's a plan. I'm so hungry, I could eat a wyvern. Titania? What is it? If you're looking for pride, I have it. You and my father have kept this mercenary group together. I'm proud to be a part of it, that's all. I'm surrounded by idealistic fools. What's so wrong with a little fame? What's wrong with having money to live well? Chapter 4. Roadside Battle. But unfortunately, this chapter is going to have to wait. We have reached our time, I'm afraid. That is 9:25. I have work in the morning, unfortunately, which means that this is where we have got to call our stream for tonight. Now, to keep you up to date with what's going on, there is no stream tomorrow because I have previous commitments to adhere to. I do not know what is happening on Friday, so I will keep you updated on that one. I do not think that there will be any streams on Saturday, and I am unsure about Sunday. And all of next week, I'm afraid, we do not have any streams at all until about the next Saturday, because I will be house sitting and I will not have access to my usual setup. So yeah, it's going to be a very quiet week here on the channel, I'm afraid, up until about next Friday or next Saturday. I'm going to have to double check that one. But yes, it's 10:25 in Germany. Jeez. No streams for the rest of the week. Not so much in the rest of the week. As I say, there's just no RPG stream tomorrow. So yeah, there's no RPG stream tomorrow. I do not know what's happening about Friday. I don't know what's happening about Saturday. Okay, Saturday is my mother's birthday, so I have to do stuff with the family in order to celebrate that. And then on Sunday, on Sunday we'll be able to do a little bit. If I start it early, we'll be able to do a little bit more of Royal and Shake Dimension. We can do a little bit more Royal and Shake Dimension. But yeah, all of next week until about Friday, I think. I'm not 100% sure. But definitely next week there will be very few streams. Well, we can play privately Among Us with the community I don't have Among Us. And the I do, however, have Mario Kart and a couple other things. But again, I'll keep everybody up to date in the Discord server. Which, if you haven't joined already, please do so already. Because then you'll be able to keep up to date with pictures, emotes, animations, and just general behind the scenes goings on. But yeah, the one thing that is set in stone and concrete and that you can absolutely stick in the calendar is there is no stream tomorrow. Because I am babysitting my goddaughter for her guardians. So yes, that's going to end off our stream, I'm afraid. It's a bit of bad news. I know it's a bit of bad news. It is a bit of bad news, but you know, sometimes life you can't control. Sometimes there's stuff in life that you can't control. So, yeah. Anyway, I just want to say, to anybody who's lurked, to anybody who's joined, to anybody who has, spent even 5 minutes watching, I want to say thank you so, so much. I do appreciate it all. I will hopefully see you on Friday for Flexible Friday. I still have to decide on what we're doing. I genuinely did enjoy Warframe last week with VL, so I might ask her if she wants to do that again. But again, that's a big might. I've got all day tomorrow to come up with ideas and what we could or couldn't do. Okay, and then yeah, as I said, just no stream on the Saturday, and I'm not sure about Sunday. So let's actually say our goodbyes for the evening to anybody who's lurked, anybody who has been in the chat for 5 minutes or whatever. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. No stream tomorrow, as I said. You all have a very lovely evening. Please try to stay cool and try to stay safe in this heat wave if you are currently experiencing heat. And remember, folks, and if you know the saying, say it with me. When life gives you garbage, grab life by the throat and you make it feel the steel! Again, thank you all so much. I'll hopefully see you on Friday. Stay safe, stay cool. Captain Steel out. Bye-bye. And thank you, Bex. Thank you for being the moderator and for sticking around. I do appreciate it. Right. Good night, and bye-bye.